Bitcoin, we start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. And as we can see, we have been looking for this one. We mentioned if we get any opportunity for buy, we'll take it. And we mentioned if we wants to look for buy, we don't want to see the breakout of the 55,600. As we can see, the price dropped quite a lot. And we didn't get any opportunity for buy. We mentioned either we see the breakout of this correction as a sharp move flag, or we put our entry at the 57,500. All right, 57,500 is there, but as we can see the price tag, then we see the reversal. That's why having entry above the correction is very risky. But one thing I need to highlight here that we shouldn't be in this trade. First things, we're looking for the reversal, the sharp move similar to what we get here. And whenever you see 3 candles we had here, the price wanted to break the top of this correction, and the 57,500 was higher than that. And as you can see, every time the price it turns to a correction. I mean, it couldn't break the top of this correction, right? Is with the big shadow. Whenever you see this kind of the moves, you shouldn't keep your trade by having entry above this, because the next one tag and drop. If anyone they didn't know about this, whenever they see this kind of the moves, the price tag we mentioned within the first or maximum second hours, we should take out the trade. Within the first hour, you see this one, you should take out the trade. And even you didn't take out the trade, after the second hours, you have to take out the trade. But whenever we see this kind of the move, that means you shouldn't put your entry above here, because this 3 candle didn't tag our entry. Right, that's why we mentioned if we wants to put our entry above the top, we want the price sharply tag, break, and continue. All right, if the price tag, we shouldn't keep the trade if it's not moving within the first or maximum second hours. All right, anyway, as we can see, the price dropped quite a lot. Now we want to see what's the next, because based on daily chart we mentioned, we will expect the price consolidate here, and with the breakout of the 54,800, we can expect the price drop to 51,500. Right now, I want to see whether the price can drop to 51,500, because still we're looking at this one. Still we're looking for the reversal, but at this point, still we are within this correction. We don't have any reversal point, because if we move to forward chart, we mentioned we want to see the breakout of this correction. That's why I mentioned we have to see the breakout of this. That's why I mentioned any trade within this range we consider as a short term. And as we can see, the price drop, and if we don't want to see what the best things, if the price retest the previous low, then from there we check the indicators whether we have a divergence or not. At this point, we don't have any trade setup either for buy or sell, and even we can look for the reversal, but we have to wait. All right, because mostly we will expect to see the correction before we get for the next trade. Anyway, at this point, we don't have any trade setup. Simply we cannot look for buy or sell. We have to wait. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.